Today we're gonna be talking about slash drawing Ken Kutaragi. In case y'all don't know who that is, that's the person behind the PlayStation brand who helped make it a thing back in the 90s when PlayStation 1 first released. But before I get into more detail about him, I just wanted to talk about the drawing. So one of the main issues I had with this drawing was at first the beginning of the face, because when I started this, the face was looking extremely rough and I didn't like it. But I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna trust the process, I'm gonna believe in it, and I'm actually kind of glad that I did that, because I think at the end of the day it turned out to a good looking drawing. Now the second thing that I kind of had a problem with was, you're gonna see later on in the video, was with the PS3. Getting the PS3 to, because it was very hard to try to make sure the PS3 doesn't look weird, because I'm doing a lot of straight lines and stuff like that. But that was a pretty tough challenge right there. I think that's the first time I ever had to make sure something was very geometrically sound slash in shape with a drawing of this magnitude before. But at the end of the day, I got everything done, I got everything did, and I think it turned out pretty great. So hopefully y'all keep enjoying the picture. But yeah, Ken Kutaragi was the person behind the PlayStation brand. Sony actually felt like they didn't want to do gaming. He came up to them with the idea, and they felt like they didn't want to do gaming, and he felt like gaming was an important thing to follow with, because he just believed in it. He believed his daughter enjoyed the Famicom, and it kind of inspired him to make his own game system or whatever. And that eventually became the PS1. But at first he was also working with Nintendo behind Sony backs to create some type of sound chip for their system. So then Sony entered into a partnership with them. Then Nintendo, of course, said, you know what, we're not gonna do this no more. And that's when the PlayStation brand came out. And I'm glad it came out, because without PlayStation, man, I don't know where we would be in the gaming industry. I think they're added to this gaming industry for the most part, the best of the best. And this is the guy that thinks, he helped make a revolutionary brand. He was also the person behind the PS2 and then Wells the PS3, and helped consult on the PSP also. Unfortunately though, after the PS3 launch, he eventually had to be demoted, because Sony didn't like the way that the system was released. It kind of flopped pretty bad when it first came out, but it is what it is. He got demoted, and eventually after years being demoted, he eventually left the company and went to another company where his main thing is to make robots and use AI to help humans within various tasks and everyday life things if needed. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. This has been a production for the V.A.G channel.